AVN network okay? Type AVN in the chat box. AVN audio okay, video okay, network okay. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Type AVN if you're able to hear me, see me, and network. Thank you. And which city are you from? Do mention in the chat box. A lot of familiar faces based upon the various interactions, either one-to-one calls or LinkedIn or in the WhatsApp group. Thank you. Thank you. So now I start. Hope you're able to see my mind map. Type if you're able to see my mind map. stands for mind map. So I will talk about this vision, mission, and core values little later as I progress. Thank you. Thank you for being on time before time. So what's the most important thing for you to achieve your vision board 2026? So what is the one thing that will help you? What is the one thing? It's the most valuable thing is clarity. So for you to achieve, whether it's a goals or objective, it's all about clarity, which is missing in present day. So most people do not have clarity, and hence they continue to suffer, they continue to burn out. So what kind of home that you want to live in? So what kind of a vehicle that you want to drive? What kind of a habits and routines? What are the habits and routines that will take you to achieve your goals? And your hustle, just because the neighbor is doing that hustle they are doing and getting again stress and burnt out. So and the that you make. Yeah. So the most important thing for you to achieve any objective, etc., is is all about the mindset. So the most important thing is having your own time and not being dictated by the circumstances. And that happens when you're having that mindset, warrior mindset, growth mindset, leadership mindset. And now the twist. So what's the twist in this era of AI? So most believe that they are they are using AI extensively and also fearing AI will take away their job, etc. And it is not AI, actually the human intelligence plus the AI, definitely leverage AI in this era, and that is you intelligence or your real intelligence. So that's the one. So when that is clear, then you will be able to achieve your goals, vision, etc. of the next year. So that is the most important. The first thing is all about the clarity. So now whole journey is all about freedom, abundance, and alignment. And so how can you have freedom? Most people are wasting time on the commute, etc. So how can you reduce that and gain your time? Less commute and stop wasting time. Various social media, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, email, YouTube, thinking. And so when you move with a purpose, when you move with a purpose, then you will have both direction and speed. So these days people are moving fast, but are they in the right direction? Some people are moving the direction, but what about the speed? In this era, it's demands both for you to achieve your objective, your career objective, your life objective, your various financial wealth objectives, etc. It requires you to move with direction and also speed. How many of you agree? Type A in the chat box. So next point. So energy. So what's the topic of today? Okay, thank you for that question. Yes, today, yes, we will be building up, yes, the vision board of 2026. So once you answer all these questions, there will be a questionnaire and then a chat GPT, a prompt, etc. to craft your own vision board, vision board for 2026. Thank you. So energy hubs. So everything is all about energy. Everything is your success in your career is all about your energy, and even the home is also energy hub, and it all starts with the rooftop, so that it it, it produces energy, and and when you are peace with yourself, not getting various distractions and deviation, the most biggest problem in achieving your goals is all about the various distractions and deviations that destroy your peace, and also a hindrance in your reaching your destination. So how beautiful it is when there is a lot of positivity, vibration, etc. And that, and in this era, the home is a healer. With a lot of uncertainty is there, and how can your home can be a healer? So you have got tremendous support system at home, but most people are not utilizing the support system of family, the close knit family, and get stress, not knowing whom to reach out in case of stress and burnout. So, so energy, your home is your energy healing. So that you start your healing, and it is the right environment for you to progress and achieve all your objectives, not just a career, but so even your people at home can be your accountability partner for you to achieve your goals. It's all about accountability partner, having your spouse as your accountability partner for your goals. So have your home as a energy hub. The next point is all about, so the lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle? Most people are there are social media lifestyle. They are they're having their social media lifestyle and living for others and not living for themselves. But when you change this, when you live for yourself, when you instead of living for others, so then the real journey starts. So work for your lifestyle, what you truly are. So, and so it all starts with you design your work, where you will work, which organization, timing, etc., based upon your passion and not being forced to work. So when you work, what you wish to do, what you enjoy doing, what you like doing, what you love doing, and the alignment starts. So because you enjoy your work, and no, it's no more Monday blues. So it is all about Monday flows. So it is Monday glues instead of Monday blues. So it's a flow. When you are in a state of flow, so then you jump out of your bed each day to achieve. So then on your way to achieve your career objective. And meeting, so most people dread meetings. So but when you are having a purpose, so the meaning of the meeting, so then you'll enjoy the meetings. So life, most people are spending their time a lot of meetings with no results, no objectives, or objectives not aligned. And creativity is all about build, not being consumed. These days, everybody are consumer of social media, consumer of WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, email, and but instead of being a consumer, be a creator, be a builder. So build. So when you really build, then you will really enjoy the work and not getting frustrated, stressed, or burnt out on your mission. So when you're on a mission, so what is that one thing that makes you jump out of bed each day on your way to your workspace? So what is the mission that you are in? What is the mission that, and how beautiful it is if you're able to craft this mission statement in your career journey, in your LinkedIn, in your resume, etc., to stand tall in this race. So what is that mission? What is that hunger that keeps you keeps you jump out of your bed each day while most people complained? So this is the one that will, so that you leave, so that time you'll be able to really craft when you're in this flow, then you'll be able to craft your goals and vision boards, etc. So minimalism, so what do I mean by minimalism? So the less you own, the lighter. So less luggage, more comfort. That is the old saying long back. And these days everybody are carrying baggage, unnecessarily baggage, and hence these baggages that they are carrying in various, whether it's a physical baggage or the mental baggage, whatever kind of baggage, and hence this, it leads to overthinking, it unnecessarily think as stress and burnout. But the less you own, the lighter are the challenges. So minimalism, and and most people, these, as I mentioned earlier, they're trying to impress others rather than their own self. So, and hence the stress, the frustration, comparing with others. Okay, Sharma ji ka beta, fine. So all these things, and hence it leads to stress, burnout, etc. But instead of that, when you live your own lifestyle, etc., with minimalism and just meeting your needs, and so declutter, whole journey is all about declutter. The minimalism is all about declutter your physical, your digital, your mental, the physical, digital, and mental. So when you declutter, so then, because it's all about your inner cleans leads to outer shine. Because distractions and deviations are the greatest destroyers of your dreams. But when you declutter these various deviations, distractions, then you will reach your destination. So whole journey is about declutter, inner cleans leads to outer shine. And the piece is being very, very clear that okay, you can have audacious goals. You can have audacious goals, but be humble to the ground. You can be humble to the ground. So, and so what is required? Yes, and not compromising on your needs. If suppose if you have said something is a need, but just because you have said minimalism as you this, you do not compromise on this. You can have audacious goals, yet be humble to the ground. That's all about the minimalism. So these days, if you see, the people are they may be wealthy, they may have reached high levels of wealth, but they have fallen. They have fallen because they have not practiced one of the values of minimalism. So they are trying to amass beyond beyond their needs, etc. And one day that leads to the downfall. So health. So your vision board. Okay, okay. 1 minute. Thank you for that. I'm not fine. Thank you. Just give me a minute. Okay, fine. That's now it's okay. Fine. Fine. So next is all about your vision board should have the health. One of the most important thing is all about the health. And so make health as your habit. So make health as your habit and as your culture, and have a meditation corner instead of instead of it controlling you. So then when you have these concepts for you to achieve your health goal, a meditation corner, just like there are spaces allocated in public spaces like airports. So have in your own home a meditation corner. This will help you in your journey to regenerate. And health is your wealth. This is an old adage. And so, in this era where physical and mental, so it's most important is mental health is affecting a lot of even the Gen Z. When I've interacted with a lot of Gen Z, so people are deprived of sleep. The most important thing of productivity is about having a quality sleep, but they're not having a quality sleep and having a lot of stress and burnout. And the next, so digital assistance. Yes, earlier I talked about AI, you intelligence, human intelligence plus AI is UI, your intelligence, your real intelligence. Yes, definitely. Yes, AI can use the digital assistance to achieve all your goals and including the domestic, whatever things, not just in your corporate life. So, side hustle. So, the topic hot today. So, people are so engaged in side hustle. So, second salary are multiple sources of income. So, but let us little go little deep on that. So that this is one of the statement on your vision board. And see, yes, one of the thing is no conflict of interest with your present corporate life. So it should be based upon your skills, your expertise, and experience, and not conflict of your should be legal, moral, and multiple sources of income. And so these days, one source of income is not sufficient. So and hence have multiple sources of income, the legal way, the moral way, without conflict of interest. And so job security has gone. So how many of you have experienced that job security? The person who gets a salary hike today, tomorrow is given the pink slip. So job security is replaced by skills security. And skill security happens when it is not just the possessing the skills, the level of the skills, the in-demand skills, the future skills. So are you having the future skills? Are you having the in-demand skills? Are you having the level of the skill? These days, everybody has got one skill or the other. But what matters is the level of the skills. For you to grow in your career, for you to grow, achieve the position, depends upon the level of the skills, the future skills, in-demand skills. So so that you be more resilient in this era where uncertainty is a new reality. And and it is not about, yes, how much you earn depends on how many ways you can earn. So how many ways not depend upon just your salary, and today you may be earning 5 figure, 6 figure, 7 figure. But what about few years later, few decades later, when when that stops? So you will have your other responsibilities, parents, your own self, your spouse, your children, education, their etc. So how many ways that you can earn, and that will help you in your journey of being multiple source of income, so that you earn the same 5 figure, 6 figure, 7 figure post few years. And now this is the age of rich. This is the age of rich. But what do I mean by rich? What do I mean by rich? So time rich. So it's all about everybody are busy throughout the day. Pura din barbad hua maine kya kiya. So they are doing all because they do not they are doing things that are low priority, low valued distractions and deviations. So instead of that, when they assign a high priority to their topmost actions, their day will not get derailed with the low value distractions and deviations. Dr. Demartini, the famous statement, when you do not assign a high priority actions to your topmost tasks, your whole day will get derailed with the low value distractions. This is a grim reality of today. WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, email, YouTube. People are losing 5 to 6 hours each day on these various distractions and deviations, people distractions. But how can you gain 2 hours each day for yourself, for your family, for your upskilling? So it's all about your free time. And so people think that if the calendar is full, they are busy. But unfortunately, I've spoken to a lot of people, even vice president, etc. So they are being controlled. They have got EMIs, various things, but they are not really enjoying the position. They may be rich in money, but not in time. They're being controlled, and hence, so whole journey is about career mastery plus freedom. So doing what you want in this era, and where based upon your skills, leverage that to earn much more than your salary. So whole journey is all about freedom, career mastery plus freedom. That's the real richness, because that is within you. So that you become more resilient even these uncertain times. So that's the real definition of rich. And family. Yes, your purpose. The purpose, that's one of the most important thing on the vision board, is your family. Mm. This is the reason why. So why do you want to lose 10 kgs body weight? Why do you want to lose? Yeah. You want to look fit and fine for your spouse, your parents, your children, your team, etc. So similarly, why do you want to take them to vacation? Why do you want them? Why do you want that dream house? So why? Why? So the reason why is all about this. The driving force. Have an emotional angle for all your goals. The chance of you achieving the goal will be high when you assign an emotional angle. So learning, and in this era, uncertainty is the new reality. And so continually skill up and step up. So learning never stops. So, and when you know something, now you know how much you did not know and how much more to know. So be a lifelong learner. So this era, and be a student, be the best student of your life. So then that time you can be the master. The secret of being a master, being a leader, is when you become a best student. So best student, so that you continuously have that inquisitiveness, trying to learn what is needed for the day. Instead of, most people are spending a lot of time, money, energy, and things that are not aligned. And again, whole issue of getting stressed and burnt out. So learn things that are relevant to you. And money, so this is also one of the things that you should be on your vision board. Use this pilot formula. So use the pilot formula. What does it stand for? P stands for protection. So 20, so NMARK, 20% of your whatever you earn, whether it is salary or income, or salary plus income. So I for investment. So so invest for your growth. Invest for your growth, 20% again. And so lifestyle. So yes, definitely you want to have the leave the lifestyle. So with this, allocate 30% of whatever you get for this. And opportunities. So use this for your opportunities for the future. So that you leverage this. And also, yes, for your treats, for your vacation, various other things. So and mark 10%. So this is the pilot formula. Pilot formula. Just let me. So these are the things. So protection 20%, your insurance, your life, health, parents, your emergency funds, your debt repayments, your long-term roles. That's about. Thank you for that question. And investment. So your wealth creation, or your stocks, your mutual funds, your real estate, your post your prime. So that now this investment, so that you plant that seed, so you get the results, you get that harvest later. So lifestyle. So your general expenses and various other things, so your day-to-day expenses. So that constitutes about 30%. And opportunities. So your skill building, your certification, your hobbies, your travel, your personal growth for your development, because skill up to step up. So these are the opportunities that you're planting the seed today, so that you And the grim reality of today, why is that people do not invest on themselves when they can afford, and forced to invest though they cannot afford? That's a grim reality of today. So people, when they can afford, they're not investing on themselves. And these budget, there is a huge thrust on personal development. You can get even the reimbursement of whatever the investment that you do. So in most organization, or the tax benefit also. So hence invest on yourself when you can afford, so that you are not forced to invest though you cannot afford. So invest on yourself. That's the best ROI. Then it's about your leisure, your indulgence, your shopping, your entertainment, your contribution, etc. So that comes to 10. So these are the pilot formula. So remember this formula for the money. So now the purpose. Thank you. So what do you stand for? What is that you stand for? So what is your designation? Your career is all about the designation, is not the assistant manager, GM, or CTO that the organization gives. What is that you stand for? What is that stand for? That will help you in your career growth. So ultimately, this will help you. So what you stand for, and again, it comes to boils down to clarity, clarity of your role, clarity of your direction, clarity of the path that you take, and in this, so have both fulfillment and also fun filled, then you will really enjoy. So that leads to your career mastery and freedom. So I'll come to this vision mission statements a little later. Fine. Now let us craft your vision board. If you're able to see this, type VB. Type VB. Okay, I'll give this. Thank you. Okay, I will give this. I'll put in the chat so that you can also parallelly do this. Thank you. Okay, I'm sharing in the chat. Okay, if you're able to open type O, fine. If you're able to open up, if there is any issue, type I. If for some reason the link is broken, type I. So finalize your vision board. How many of you are ready? Type BIO, bring it on. While I'm doing it, you can parallelly also do it at your end. So finalize your vision board 2026. So I give my name. Similarly, you can give your name. Give my email ID. So health vision boards. Most important thing in your vision board is a health vision board. I have given some sample text. So say you can craft your own text based upon this, or you can. So what is a health vision board? What aspects that you can have? So I have given this sample example. So I will take this. You can use this, whatever the text, or you can have your own based upon this. So put it here. Or I will give you one more thing so that you can get, and you can use this also. Give me a minute. Fine. You can use this multimillionaires for health. So this is basically this habits and routines. You can use if This is helpful. Fine. So, mm, so have just so you define your what till what age that you want to live in health with high energy. It's not just about the leave, but you should leave the fulfillment, fun-filled and fulfilled. So every day I grow healthier, stronger, and more energetic. So that was about health vision board. Now the wealth. So these are again some of things that I mentioned. So what I do in this, I just copy this and put it here. And you can define what is your wealth that you want to put. So I have mentioned figure. Similar, you can have your own. Oh, let me just check here. Wealthy lifestyle. Fine. Here there is no, but you can take some of the pointers based upon this. Now, so wealth flows to me as a tool to create impact and legacy, financial stability without stress, the most important stress and burnt out. And I manage so not that stress without stress and burnt out, without stress and burnout. So I manage my wealth wisely and grow to serve as a high purpose. Build so you can put your define your wealth by and also a timeline. So career vision. So okay, in this career vision is may not be there, but you can use this. So what is the career role, the impact, the recognition? So I have mentioned for this help 10,000 professionals to achieve 1 crore income plus salary, income salary plus multiple source of income by 2030. You can have your own career statement, career vision statement. Okay, fine. So you can have your own career vision. So family. So do mention, and again I just copy paste. So you here let me just check something here. So holistic lifestyle. Okay, secrets of multimillionaire mind and holistic lifestyle. Fine. So now coming back to this foundation. So you can use this or tweak it or you can use your own words. You can your words fine. So vacation. So you can mention the whether it is a destination or what's a purpose. So you're free to mention. So what do you mean by vacation? Whether it's a whether it is a within or external. So whole journey is about spending a quality time with yourself, your family, and whole journey is about recharge. So reset. Just like an arrow, it is pulled back, then it lunges forward. So that so unless the arrow is pulled back, so rest to recharge, rebound. So you require so just like everything is all about cycles, just like a day and night, you need a quality sleep, quality needs so that the next day is productive. So it's everything is not about cycles. Have your when you're finalizing your calendar, so have your time for the all this. So time for this is everything is in cycles, day night cycles, seasons, rainy summer. Everything follows a cycle, so pattern. So have time for your vacations, so recovery, so that you rebound. I just copy paste and So multiple sources of income. So you can define here what are the sources that you want to have. So you can have here what I do, I just copy paste. When you're doing for yourself, you can have how can you branch out 6 to 8 ways, whatever the multiple source of income that you want to get. You want to live the same lifestyle, 5 figure, 6 figure, 7 figure income. And now I submit. Let us see, multiple source of income is here. So secrets of multimillionaire mind, fine. Value, fine. Lifelong learner, fine. So now, so now with this we complete. So you with that. So now when you submit, then now how to craft your vision board. So this is given. So this is given. So now how to craft. So what do? Open ChatGPT or any tool that you are conversant with that you are using. So chat now I'm opening the ChatGPT. Hope you are able to see my now. So I have copied that. Okay, it is not copied. One minute. So I paste it. And now based on the above craft a vision board. Vision board. So, ideally you should have much more input to see all these tools work when you're having a much more. Now I have one more input to my personal codex. I'll just show you. I have prepared this personal codex. Fine. So it is based upon the various prompts. Then it's a detail about you, much in detail, not just a simple thing. When you work on the various questions, so then it gives you. So I will just upload this also, so that it gives similarly for you. It all depends upon the what questions that you ask. It will give a more relevant answers. So now I download. So now I upload to ChatGPT based upon vision board, based on the above, and also codex. Craft a vision board 2026. Considering health, wealth, career, family, multiple source of income. Now I'll upload the codex. For you, you may not have the codex. Codex is based upon the various questionnaires. Then you get the codex. Now, yeah, I put this. But if you can use your maybe a LinkedIn profile, your CV for that as a temporary to get that so that it knows more about you. Or you've been extensive user of ChatGPT or tools, then it knows more than what your LinkedIn or resume or CV contains. So based on the above, so craft a vision board 2026. So let me see if that works. So it is giving so health, wealth, etc. And now what you have to do is so it is giving based upon this. Now I require in a image form based on that. Travel recovery. So what I give an image, give give an image considering oh, so vision board 2026, and also I can give my picture. Okay, now I will not give basically fine. Let me just check. Give an image, vision board 2026 vision. Let us see whether it will give. So this, so then use tools like Canva and okay, it's also combined. So let us give single Canva. Okay, single Canva. You can have single Canva vision board. I'll go with whatever it gives. Let me go with exact search links. One. Let me go with simple one. So use this and use Canva to create your image. So this is how you craft your vision board so that so that you daily, just like a goal card daily, your affirmations, your daily reading affirmations, similarly, vision board, a powerful vision board, so that, and let me just pull out a sample, just pull out a sample. How does it look? If you're able to see this now. Okay, sorry. Fine. Now you're able to see. Fine. So this is how it creates. So you can, when you give your image, so your health, your wealth. So see, put it on your place where you can regularly see it, so that it inspire you to take action. So everything is all about action. So when you take actions, you will achieve your goals, your vision board, etc. So choose your, whether it's health, whether wealth, or family, vacations, career, etc. So based on this, and now we and now so thank you for being here. And now I'll just give you a form. So where are you, in which phase of your career? So if thanks for being here, and we'll get some bonuses for being here till now. Fill up the form. Thank you. Thank you. And fill up the form, which phase of your career that you are in. And for you to achieve, your goals, it's all about your vision, mission statement. Though the topic is vision board, for you to achieve your goals, leadership roles. So what matters is how can you put your vision, how can you put your mission statement in your LinkedIn profile, in your resume, etc. So vision, VMC. Most people are just only thinking that their LinkedIn profile, resume will get their job, leadership position, etc. But it's all about your, what is your vision statement, what is your mission statement. So craft your vision is all about seeing and thinking, and mission is all about accomplishing it. And some core values. So are you able to showcase your core values in your LinkedIn resume, interview, or various outreach profiles? So what are the core values that are core to you, that you are showcasing in your projects, in your profiles, etc. So most people think that mission core values are only for organizations. When you have, when you showcase, then you can get. So that is the vision, mission, and core values, that are core values are core to you. And so next steps, if you're filled up the form, so the next step, so if you're already my silver member, the next step is a diamond membership, and your career mastery and freedom, and your leadership journey, and a 1 CR. So salary plus multiple source of income. So those of you are in already in my silver membership. So the step, those who are not at, so those who are in L0, but the next step is my silver membership. So fast track job search, salary hike, job promotions. So grab your target job in 30 days. And those who are in none, those are neither my silver membership nor my diamond or my bronze. So you can have a combo of L1 and L3. So do reach out. So once you fill up that form, you got an opportunity to book a one-to-one call with me to discuss your career challenges and aspirations. Again, now I give for the benefit of others. So do fill up the form, mention your challenges, and after submitting it, you got an opportunity to book a one-to-one call. So I do not sell courses, mere courses. The completion rate is hardly about 5 to 10%. I have got, thank you, and do reach out to know more about the membership, the silver membership, because the completion rate of course is hardly 5 to 10%. So then how can people get the target job, etc., within 30 days, 45 days, 60 days? It's all about the various systems. If you want to know more about, so do book a one-to-one call. And now as we are, if anybody has filled up the form, type FF. Let me just check. Actually, this has been sent through email also. If there have been people who have filled up earlier, fine. So Prabhakaran. So fine, you are in a non-metro city, 15 years of experience. Thank you. And you are a people manager with reportees, low salary, no interview calls, not clearing interview. So grow into next level, limited vacancies there. So most people think that limited vacancies, hardly about 15 to 20% jobs are posted. So people are waiting for the jobs to be posted and then act. But whole journey is how can you mine the opportunities that are available? That is what my mentees learn. And the challenges will vary from your phase, what the phase that you are in, what phase that you are in. Now, let me answer that question. Thank you for that. Now, let me. So, and most people are thinking that their performance will get their job, hike, promotions, etc. The weightage of performance is only 10%. This is as per the pie model, and image and exposure carry 90%. My whole coaching system is based upon this performance, personality, and exposure. Coleman model, pie model, Forbes study. And if you're not getting the interview call, let me just, what was the exact challenge that you mentioned? Less opportunities. Low salary, no interview calls, not clearing interview, go to the next level, limited vacancies. So, as I mentioned earlier, hardly about okay, you're not getting interview calls. So, just check on what is your score. What is your score? Resume versus ideally, you should have around 78. So, what does that mean? So, ideally, the score resume versus JD. Most people are using only one common CV to submit against all JDs, and hence they complain they're not getting the interview call. As I mentioned earlier, so when I was talking about so the level of your skill, are you having um, the level of the skills? So these are the levels that is which the organization is looking for, and that for that role. Sometimes, suppose if your level is not, and you may be having the skill, but not the level of the skill, that the chance of you getting the interview call is less. Suppose if you are in this zone for that keyword, for that skill, so you are meeting the requirement and way above, then the chance that you be ranked high in that. So your ranking is high. And now, if you're not getting the another interview call, most probably you are either the keyword is missing or you've just copy pasted using chat gpt etc the keywords and then pasted in your resume thinking that you will get a job. That doesn't happen. Ideally form a sentence. Ideally form a sentence using star and star ad: situation, task, action, results, quantifiable results, quantifiable results. So use this in your resume, LinkedIn profile, etc., so that you stand tall. And if you're having such multiple such results, not just few, then the chance, and who is a beneficiary, the most important thing. So, and now nowadays, even the star is also not working. So with so much of competition, so many people are there in the race. And star ED, situation, task, action, results, and how effective you are, and what is your differentiation factor. And we'll come into the various stages. So you, based upon this, so at mid-career, suppose based on this, it seems to be in mid-career, the trap is depending upon the old skills. What skills brought you here will no longer land you in your job hike or promotions. And instead of that, focus on your expertise. So most people are this, I've got 15 years of experience, give me the job. What have you done in this 15 years? That is the body language of the interview panel. So what have you done? What is your output? And hence focus on your expertise and exposure, bring results, as I mentioned earlier. And leadership. And if you want to go into, you mentioned leadership. Leadership is all about your strategy, your impact, your growth. So innovation, you are, right. Are you able to showcase your innovation? Are you, and how you are able to influence? What is your influence? Influence using your people, your positional influence, your people influence, your personal influence, your situation influence, etc. So now let me open another one. Thanks. Hope you got that. Prabhakaran. Prabhakaran. 1 minute. Let me. Now, Vishwanath. Vishwanath. No interview calls. No interview calls. Recruiting job. What are your career aspirations? Recruiting. I'm a good position. So, what is your score? Vishwanath. Vishwanath DN. Vishwanath DN. What is your score? So, if you're not getting the interview calls, so are you matching? Are you submitting for each JD resume? What is ATS? ATS applicant tracking system, applicant tracking software, which the organization are using to filter candidates. So these are there are multiple. You can use resume worded, job scan, etc. to check your score. Most people make the same mistake of one resume against all JDs and expecting interview call. That doesn't happen. You have to have for each JD one resume. Each JD one resume. That is the reason you're not getting the interview calls. And suppose even if you are applying to L&T, there are 5 roles in L&T. So each of the 5, there may be job descriptions will different. Hence, you have to craft. That is a pain that you have to undergo. That will lead to a pleasure. Now you are in a pleasure zone, easy apply zone. And that is the reason you are not getting the interview call. VGP Rao. No job promotion, no career roadmap. Lot of clutter in the mind. Yes, thank you. Thank you for mentioning that. Whole journey is about declutter. So declutter, clarity. When you get clarity, then you will get a conviction. Conviction, VGP Rao Prasad. Your name is Prasad. We extend my career for another 5 years. Fear of losing job. So instead of fear, FER, face it, endure it, embrace it, adapt, be adapt, and get rise and get results. FER. This is also fear. Priya Vandana. Okay, got a very good score. 90. So low salary, not getting interview, not clearing interview, sorry. Not okay, a lot of challenges. No roadmap. So first cracking a product-based company offer with high package, woman founder, IAS officer. So you want to become an IAS officer? First cracking a product-based company offer with high package. So craft your why should they hire you? So why should they hire you? That's the most important thing. Most people do not are not able to answer the question why should they hire you. So now let me give a brief of that. So why should they hire you? So when you're able to do that, let me just bring out that. Are you able to see this? Thank you for confirmation. Fine, thank you. So, so why should they hire you? Most people, I've got this experience, I've got this, hire me. That is not the real answers. Now let me go to this. So first, as I mentioned, everything is all about clarity, crystal clarity. So what is it for me and what is it for them? You are looking for a job, they are looking for candidate like you. Are you the candidate which they are looking for? So and hence when they converge, then the chance of you getting interview call, job offer, etc. So what is it for me and what is it for them? Should converge. An interview is more about the value you bring to them. Tell me about yourself. Most people tell about themselves, not tweaking which the organization is looking for. So finalize a dream job and target job. So what is it for me and what is it for them? My mentees finalize their expertise and effectiveness. Earlier I mentioned it is no more your education and experience. It is your expertise in the. So what is that expertise and effectiveness that you are showcasing? It differs of person to person based upon your function, your industry, your domain. So finalize your target organizations and finalize your expertise and effectiveness based upon your function, industry, domain. Second is conscious connection. So with hardly about 15% of the jobs are being posted. So how people get jobs, how people so use the power of connection, networking, etc., and connect to the right people in your target organizations. Get connected to the interview panel, not just chasing HRs and recruiters. Most people are chasing HR and recruiters. HR says my budget is 15 lakhs. Recruiter says, can you join by tomorrow? But how can the hiring manager give you the 22 lakhs when the HR says 15 lakhs is the budget? So and get connected during the interview, before the interview and post interview. Most make the mistake of not connecting pre and post. They are only connected during the process, and hence they are missing on the most thing is recall value. They are missing the recall value. So so conscious connections. How can you get connected to the people working in the target organizations? And confident conversations. So, how beautiful it is whom you have connected, visits your profile, and starts a conversation. So, conversation is a bi directional transfer of energy. Resume, LinkedIn is a is your energy, while interview is a bi-directional transfer of energy. So beat the nervousness, sell your ability, capability, credibility, and get hooked with the future potential, not just with your past. Most people again make the mistake of just talking only about the past. The organization is requiring about their future, because in the future you'll have to work in that organization, that role, etc. So third C square is confident conversations. How beautiful it is, the person who you am connected, start a conversation and calls you for interview, and he only is in the interview panel. So how beautiful it is. Then it is no more nervousness. So you are your free self, overcome the nervousness. And then the last C square is conversion and closing. So now it's all about raising the thermostat and asking what you truly desire and deserve, not just being what the HR says 15 lakhs. Budget is 15 lakhs, but what you truly deserve. Because a job in target organization is following the various steps, whether it is a 4C square, whether it's a star formula. Nowadays, star is also not working. The CBDT, etc., which my mentees learn in the hackathon, the steep hackathon. And a job in target organization, Adani connects whom he connected. And from a senior engineer post to senior manager post, everything is all in the mind. We are all bound. The fear, the distance between where you are and where you should be is only the distance between those 2 years. There's a huge mountain of self doubt, fear, anxiety that stops you from achieving your goals. But when you overcome this fear, self doubt, the mindset transformation of finding abundance of opportunities when people find none. People say that there are no opportunities, but how can other people find multiple job offers, midterm incentives, year on year promotions? Some people are not getting promoted for 5 years, 9 years, while others get promoted each and every year, midterm. How that happens? Whole journey is about the mindset transformation. Mindset finding abundance, then automatic. With athletes, win first in the mind, then on the field. How can you get that mindset? And here's also exactly use the word which I use in the hackathon, all in the mind. From a senior engineer post to a senior manager post. When actually this post was for a deputy manager, I told him do not pitch less than a manager. So he went one step higher. He pitched for senior manager, was able to craft elevation, not just a job, elevation in position. So another case study. So another target organization, Reliance Geo, another keywords, and applying the same thing, and a job in target organizations, Reliance Geo and Facom. So target fine. So that was about the question was. So your question was cracking the product base, not clearing interview. Is tell me about yourself. So why should I hire you? So that's the designation. That designation is not what the organization gives, senior engineer, assistant managers, engineer, this, that. So what is your designation based upon the problem that you solve and which the organization feels that you are the person? We should not live in isko chodna nahi. Fine. So you are from which place? Okay, I am not able to connect. I have not collected the data. Priyavandan. Priyavandan. Okay, fine. Fine. Was cracking a product-based company. You want to move to IAS, not coding development. Strange. Fine. Let us respect this. Siddharth Dumal. So now it's okay. We have just crossed this. This is the last thing that will be answered. So you got 40 out of 100. Less calls from product-based companies. Money. What are your career aspirations? Money. But money means it's not very, very clear. Getting interview calls. Okay. Okay, your career challenges is getting interview calls. So not getting interview calls. Right. So again, check on your score. Check on your score. What are the keywords? If you are doing, are you submitting? Are you submitting against each JD1 resume? No. Most people made so whomever I interacted. So 80% of the people are having one CV and submitting this. You should have a CV not for submission. You should for every JD resume. Resume is against JD. For every JD, one resume. CV is your master document, not for submission. It is for your so that you keep on improving your skill matrix based upon the skills that you acquire, what are the skills that you have to acquire. So craft your update your CV. But for submission is a resume tailor made as per the JD. So I will take just one more. Amit Amit Pai. No, Amit Patra. Okay, Amit Patra. So your email is Amit Pai. But okay, name is Amit Patra. Okay, IT manager, low salary, no interview calls, better opportunity with good salary and good projects. New tech, grown present job, job promotion. So secret of promotion. So what is the secret of promotion? So secret of promotion is being fit for the next role. So have you asked the JD of the next role? Most people do not ask the JD. They think the JD is only for job change. When you want to move from one role to another, you have to ask the JD for the next role. Because each and every JD, each and every role requires a JD. And hence you have to ask. Most people do not ask the JD and be for the next role. And one of the reason why people do not get promoted is because if you're not okay, uh, I'll just tell you so that so when I was in corporate, I recommended my junior for promotion. I filled up the form in the system. My boss also approved. My boss also approved. Then we were waiting for promotion for my junior. Then I got a call from the country head HR. The lady, she told me that TRS, I was called TRS. My name is Srinivas TR. So I was called TRS. So you recommended Rupesh Joshi for promotion, but unfortunately the quota for your system, quota for location is completed. Then I shocked, what is this quota system? I had a long chat with that lady, then came to know various things, that's performance, image, personality, etc. So the Rupesh Joshi's achievement was known to me and my boss, but not known to the decision makers who sit in the corporate. And the whole question about your image, your personality, etc. So again, a lot of things. So what is your image personality? What is a decision maker? Are you aware of their the boss is a Ghazni. He doesn't remember your achievements and only your failures, mishaps, etc. So that was an about brief. A big topic for promotion is a very, very big topic. And with that we come. So there are a few one, maybe next time. Fine. So we are exceeding the time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And okay, fine. Okay, you have not submitted the form. Let me just do for one last time, just so that you get some bonuses of free one-to-one calls. And choose your date and time for the call. And if you have already booked the call, if you already booked the call, type B. See if you book the call, you will change if you okay, I will show you. Okay, thanks. Thanks for that question. How to book the call. Okay. So once you complete the form, then you will get this. Once you fill up the form, or I'll be sharing the directly this form itself in the chat. That's a yes, that's a good idea. Give me a minute. It's stuck. For some reason it's stuck. Okay. Okay, you can book the call directly using this. And now I'll show you how to book a call. So already the discount code is applied, so no need of any payment. So fine. So choose your date and time. So choose your date and time. Suppose example, tomorrow I've got slot at 4 p.m. Then you can choose any other slot, any other day, etc. Choose a date and time, and then submit. Continue book your one-to-one call. So thanks for that question. And now we're closing. See you soon in the live call and wish you transformation and growth. Most people are chasing success, but when you work on your transformation and growth, you will achieve success for sure. So instead of chasing butterfly, butterfly flies higher. So most people are practicing pole vault and high jump to catch the butterfly. The best thing is to build garden to attract multiple butterflies of courage, commitment, clarity, conviction, your communication, your conversation, your conversions. So build garden to attract multiple butterflies, especially in this era. Uncertainty is a new reality. Build gardens and get a lot of butterflies, a lot of job offers. Thank you and good night and see you soon